So let's talk about how I painted that 1,800 square foot mural in East Baltimore for the kids of Henderson Hopkins. Let's dive into the timeline, let's dive into the process, let's go into the behind the scenes of how I made this happen. This is Mr. Raw Season, my business partner, another muralist in Baltimore that's doing it, killing it in the game. He's helped me on this project. I always tap him in because with murals, I always say it's better to attack it, be more efficient, bring other people on board, and I know I can trust my guy. Follow him on Instagram for sure. Come on, man. Day one, new canvas, Henderson Hopkins on the east side. Honestly, this was supposed to be done or started last week, but the weather ain't been in our favor for this week. Mother Nature saying we're gonna get this rain, we're gonna get it out of here. But we finding a day one, we're gonna start with some measuring. We got soapstone so it won't wash away in the rain. Hopefully it doesn't rain, but all you can do is trust Mother Nature. We're gonna get the measuring, go with that, and then probably put some primer down, get started, see where it takes us. Day two, the mural at Henderson Hopkins. Today is going to be like a prep day stencil type thing because we want to get a drone shot of the space before we start painting or priming or anything. It's supposed to be on and off rain today, so shout out to the Bold Productions. Bree, she's definitely going to bring the drone out on Tuesday to get them shots for us. But I also purchased the drone myself for this project because I feel like with me keep doing these projects, it's great to hire a videographer, somebody to document the process. You need that, yes. But at the same time, at least where I am, I don't have the budget to have somebody on the project the entire time. So the project takes 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I certainly don't have the budget yet to get somebody to record every day, but I want to have those tools with me. If I make that investment now for a drone, I can have that with me every day when I don't have a videographer there, when I don't have a photographer there to still capture the process. So that's very crucial. It's supposed to come on, I think, Wednesday or Thursday, so that's going to be great for us. But today, going to be doing a lot of stenciling. Just being new in the mural game is crazy because I'm just learning as I go along. From the basketball courts, learning from different artists. Shout out to 1000, shout out to Detour. Shout out to Kipto, shout out to White Coffee Creative Jeff. Everybody in the everybody in the art game. Insanely dope, raw season. Like, I take tips from y'all because it's each one teach one. Like, we all can get it and we all can learn from each other. So I'm doing some stenciling today. Got this from Jess about pouncing for different walls, but taking a different approach since it's on the ground. I'm gonna be cutting out the stencils for the mural today. So just trying to see how this method works. Honestly, it's a lot more work than I thought because you have to line it up and then you have to cut around the entire image. Now, I'm not about to waste my investment. It was about $110 for the prints for the artwork to get the stenciling. So I'm definitely going to use them. But I'm thinking going forward, I might just use the grid method to grid everything out and just draw it to alleviate this step. Now, once it's cut out, it's going to be very easy to, place it and you can move things around on the surface. But while you're cutting it out, it is a little bit of a hassle. They're big as hell. Got to move things around my apartment. But at the same time, work hard now so it can be easier later. So prepping now, I feel like is going to be a benefit. I just don't know how I'm going to handle that going forward. So I'm on my way to ISO-NIM to get the rest of the paints. It's crazy because I had about 7 colors that I picked up last week from them, but I had to come back to make 2 trips because I got a regular car. I don't have like a work truck coming soon, but I'm gonna go pick those paints up. Had a little mishap with the order. Some wrong colors were ordered with them, so we're trying to figure out how to get these last 2 colors, which is just red and royal blue. Reached out to Street Bond out in Jersey to see if I can get a rush order. They actually just hit me back. So after I pick these paints up, I'll come back to the crib, finish stenciling and things like that. but also do my research for how to get these paints this week as well. So it's a lot of moving parts. It doesn't always go as planned, but it's God's time, it's God's plan. Everything is in his plan, in his power. So never, you never trip, because it's all on God's timing. So about to go pick that up, and then I'm gonna head back to the crib, get ready with that, and keep it going. We're probably not gonna paint today. We're gonna paint tomorrow on Tuesday to start priming and everything. It's a prep day, get the stencils ready and stuff like that. It's never easy, but yeah. Man, I probably ain't do an update in a couple of days. It's been raining every single day here. I really came on camera looking like a whole new person, haircut and everything. But it was crazy during this time because we had so much rain. Like, it really wanted to rain every day. And if you're doing a ground mural, the ground can't be wet while you're painting, and then it has to dry afterwards so it doesn't mix in with the paint. So this was actually a crazy, wait time process, but we push it through, we stick it through. But haircut kind of clean, in Baltimore, but the sun came out. So we had in early. It's about 7 o'clock, 7 a.m., 6:45. About to head out and start actually painting today. Priming, sketching for the ground mural at Henderson Hopkins. Definitely excited for this one. You get antsy because when you have a schedule for a project, you want to get it done in the allotted time, but can't play with Mother Nature. She rules everything. But she's giving us a grace for a couple of days, so definitely gonna get to it. Can't wait to start. Show y'all everything. It's gonna be crazy. Prepping is almost as most important as painting when it comes down to these ground murals, because you really have to make sure that you prime the concrete to make sure that the paint adheres to it. But also, aside from that, having the correct materials to mask off where paint isn't supposed to go. With the project this large, you literally can get paint anywhere. Of course, mistakes happen, but we made sure that we masked everything from the light poles to the concrete surfaces that weren't getting paint. And we found out that, with this type of concrete, it was like a sidewalk concrete. The regular painter's tape wasn't strong enough to adhere to it. So the cheat code to it is to get plumbing tape, which is basically duct tape, but it's a little bit cheaper. And we were able to just get that from Home Depot. Somebody helped us out to be more cost efficient, and I tell you, it does wonders. It really does wonders. We went through probably about, I would say, at least 25 rolls, and it makes all of the difference because your lines are clean. You make sure that you have clean surfaces. You're not spilling paint where it's not supposed to go. Highly recommend for this process. Here at the site, about 7:15 a.m. drawing day. We was able to prime yesterday. Took about 3-4 hours. Yesterday was a busy day because I had the ribbon cutting for the Mondawmin mural, but today is pretty much all painting, all drawing. Got to pick up my girlfriend from the airport. Got to get another color, but besides that, we here, we active. Excited to get started on this project. Actually get some paint on the ground. Man, about to transform this space. Y'all just don't know. This is the part of the process that they usually don't talk about. It's always some type of obstacle that you have to overcome. Our original paint supplier, Isonym, shout out to them, great company. They didn't have the royal blue color that we needed for our final color, so we had to reach out to Street Bond. They're a great company in New Jersey. They have a two-part acrylic and polymer paint that they use for concrete and asphalt as well. So we had to reach out to them to get a rush order for the royal blue color to paint the final steps of the project. So just let you know that you have to pivot. You can't always just have one point of failure. You got to have options, because in this mural game, you don't know what can happen. Shout out to Street Bond, shout out to Isonym, great companies for you to get your paint from. Had to make it happen. You know we was going to see the finish line. This is what you call the victory lap. When you can put that final signature, that final stamp on the piece, on the mural, man, it ain't no better feeling. Game 7, we won it, buzzer beater. No more tape, no more touch-ups, no more fixes. This is the final stamp of approval to let you know you're done your project. I love this process. I take it all in. I enjoy in the moment. That's what you truly here to celebrate. A job well done. Man, check this mural out. What a project, what a win for the city. Love putting on for my city, man. East Baltimore, y'all got one from Art by J Law. Please make sure you like, subscribe, tell a friend. That's what we doing. Really putting that art in the community, making an impact. Love y'all.